Hi ladies, brace yourself because this is dumbbell HIIT. We are definitely taking a step up from bodyweight HIIT, but you are ready for this progression. I need you to have your light, medium, and heavy set of dumbbells. Yoga mat is completely optional, and to start out, we don't need any equipment at all. Our first exercise is just going to warm up all the stabilizer muscles and get us ready to perform. So I need a squat narrow and a squat wide. So squat narrow, stand up, squat wide. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Narrow, wide. So going through these rather quickly because I want you to get your heart rate up, get those glutes firing, and get ready to perform your absolute best. So by the nature of high intensity interval training, I need you really pushing yourself on these intervals and then just completely collapsing, looking like a hot mess during your 20-second rest. Good, and rest it out. For this first exercise, we are doing a dumbbell runner. I recommend starting out with light weights. I'll be starting out with 5-pound dumbbells. This is an exercise that I started doing in college because it helped me with my racing performance. Later on, I realized, wow, what an incredible core stabilizer and arm workout at the same time. Knees slightly bent. We are charging as quickly as we can with these dumbbells. Notice that this isn't a big movement. It's actually very small, and we're even resisting movement so that our arms don't go from here to all the way back. I don't want to see that happening. Just a nice, short, quick charge. Tight core, keeping that body strong. We have a slight tilt of the torso. Gaze is forward. Dig deep. And put those weights down all the way up to your heavy set of dumbbells. These are squat thrusters, full body, compound movement, maximum calorie burn, using so many muscles all at once. So we're gonna squat down into a deep squat and then thrusting up. As you stand up, arms are going to come up at the same time. One singular movement, squat down. As you stand up, those shoulders are coming up, pressing overhead. I'm gonna show you from the front. Squat thrusters should be making you feel so powerful, incredibly capable, and strong. It's really an empowering movement. That's honestly why I love resistance training so much, because it makes me feel super good. It makes me feel like I know I can do hard things, I can struggle through hard things, and come out stronger because of it. Put those heavy weights down. Now we are going to medium-sized dumbbells. If you are on carpet, you don't need any support at all. But if you're on hardwood floor like I am, I recommend just using a mat, just so you're not sliding around on your dumbbells. We're gonna go from prone to bicep curl. So prone position, you can either step up or jump up. You can be up here in a bicep curl, that's the modification, or here it is, full steam. Prone, bicep curl. Notice how we are using the inner thighs as a stabilizer, hinging at the elbow for full bicep curl. And remember, if you're right here, stepping it back, stepping up, and your squat isn't as deep, totally okay with that. All right, hold on to these weights. This is the last exercise of this set, exercise number 5. It's dumbbell rope. So similar to a kettlebell swing, but we're not swinging up. Instead, we're powering down. That's the difference. Nice and calm before the storm. Power it down. I want you throwing ropes down. So this is just like heavy ropes. If you were at a gym, that's what we're simulating. Throwing the ropes down so hard that they bounce on the floor and they come back up. Throw those ropes down. Full body movement. You can't just use your arms, can't just use your legs. Coordinate. One strong strike. You should be breathing hard, feeling already out of breath. We're only halfway through it, so you know the drill. This time, one heavy weight for our squat narrow, squat wide, squat narrow, squat wide. Get legs narrow, feet aren't touching now. And knees in line with toes, squat narrow, squat wide. Let's get our conditioning before we pick up the pace. Really just feeling the movement before we pick up the pace. All right, pick it up. See how many reps you can get in this interval. Good. I'm gonna show you from behind. Narrow, wide, narrow, wide. Elbows aren't flaring out, keep them tucked in. Put that weight down. Light dumbbells for dumbbell runner. For all of you fellow runner ladies out there, this really helps with that finishing sprint. I like to think about just using my arms at the end when my legs are jello and exhausted. And by having a strong upper body, strong core, it can completely distract you from the pain of your legs giving out and not being able to go any faster. By saying, hey, if I move my arms, just move your arms. And when you move your arms, your legs will follow. I want to see a really pretty face. Something like this. Here we go. All of my race photos are terrible. Like, can hardly share them because I'm usually grimacing, shutting my eyes. That's how deep I want you to dig right now. Oh, and put those weights down. Let's go heavy, squat thrusters. Ooh, catch your breath. Always during recoveries, you're mentally thinking about calming your heart rate down, and that helps you better prepare you for your next hard interval. Keep in mind, these are not full recoveries. It's high intensity interval training, so I'm giving you a little bit more recovery than other workouts. But still, I know that you're still taxed. I know that your heart rate's still elevated. But just that extra few seconds of recovery can absolutely make a difference in the amount of power output you can put out doing the intense intervals. 7 seconds. One solid movement, thrust up. Drive hips forward. All right, put those heavy weights down. Medium set of dumbbells. And make your way over to your mat if you're using a mat. These are our prone to bicep curls. So you know the deal. I want you to get as many repetitions as you can this time. Perfect form. Strong shoulders. Hop back. Hop to center. Bicep curl. When weights are down, your gaze is down. When weights are up, your gaze is forward. As you hop back to prone, I want tight abs. That counts for you too if you're stepping. This is truly a full body workout. Oh man. All right, very last exercise of the day. This is my favorite, dumbbell ropes. Forcing your weights down is the key. We're not trying to swing them up like a kettlebell, but still needing our hips, our glutes, thighs, arms, shoulders, all of that must be involved to make this happen. Down. There you go. Throw those ropes down. The harder you throw them down, the higher the rope will go down when it contacts with the ground. And that's what I want to see from you. We're getting primal. We're digging really deep. Going deeper than you knew what you had in you. But you are here for a reason. No matter how hard this workout was, you have proven that you have a legit character. You have a big heart, and I'm so, so proud of you for doing this with me. Let's just stretch out our hamstrings really quick before you leave, and then you'll be on with your day. I want legs nice and wide. I'm gonna push, hinge with the hips back, and fold over at the waist. And let that head sag. Look left, look right, as if you're shaking your head no. Left. Hang your arms down. Right. And travel your arm over to the right side. You're gonna feel this stretch on the inner portion of your right calf, as well as your hamstrings in both legs. And walk it over to the other side. And back to center, slight bend in the knees. Roll it up like a rag doll. And look left. Look right. Ear to shoulder. Chin to sky. Chin drop. Chin to sky. Ear to shoulder. Same thing other side. Heavy ear to shoulder. Chin to sky. Chin to chest. Chin to sky. And back to center. Congratulations. I will see you next time. Bye.